Welcome to another tutorial video, and during this video, we are going to be talking about scheduling and how you can configure your bookings section. So right after we land on our website builder, if we navigate to the top of the screen, you're going to see a section called Appointments. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and that is going to redirect us to our Bookings and Appointments screen. Now on the left-hand side, you'll notice that we have 4 different options available to us: booking events, schedule, operators, and services. And by default, the booking events will be the first one that's opened up for us over here on the right-hand side. Here we can see all of the created booking events that we have, and then we can also create new booking events by clicking on the Create New Booking Event button here at the top. After that, we have Schedule. From here, you can see the schedule for any upcoming appointments that you may have. And if you have a lot of bookings lined up here, you can filter these bookings by selecting specific variables here to minimize them and only look for specific ones. After that, we have operators. This will give you a list of any operators that you have added that are able to communicate with the customers. And of course, if you want to add a new operator, you can do so by clicking on Create New Operator here at the top. And then last but not least, we have our services. This here is a list of all the existing services that we have created, and we can create a new service by clicking on the Create New Service button here at the top. So now that we've covered those 4, let's go ahead and go back inside of Booking Events, and I want to show you how to go ahead and create your first booking event. So once we are inside of Booking Events, I'm going to go ahead and click the big button that says Create a New Booking Event. So we're going to go ahead and tap on that, and then once we do, we have a little bit of information that we need to fill out. So in this case, we need our event name, description, location, and the ability to send an email to the client with details about their meeting. So for the event name, I did a 1-hour consultation. For the description, a 1-hour consultation with our lead sales agent. And for the location, what I would do is I like to use Zoom, so I would put in a Zoom link that they can click on to join the meeting. But this could be anything: a link, address, a map, anything like that. But once I have that information filled out, I can go ahead and click on Next. And then on the next screen, we can add an operator to this booking event, or we can assign operators automatically. I'm going to go ahead and add an operator, and in my case, we're going to add Trainer Joe here, and then I'm going to click on Next. From here, we need to configure our availability. So I am doing a 1-hour call. The booking type is going to be a one-on-one, or it could be a group. We're going to do one-on-one for now. I'm available the next 2 weeks, and then you can go through here and simply adjust your availability that matches your schedule. And then once we have all of that, at the very bottom, we can go ahead and click on Next. From here, we can add any form questions that the customer needs to answer before making the reservation. So their name, email, maybe you need to ask them about any issues they're having, website information, business information, whatever it may be to fit whatever your booking event is about. So I would customize those, and then I would click on Next. And then finally, we have our confirmation. We can show the default confirmation message or a custom page, fill those details out, and then we're all done. Make sure we save our changes, and then just like that, we have a booking event created. And now that we have that created, I want to show you how to add a booking widget to your site. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our builder here. Then we are going to navigate to the area where we would like that booking widget. So we're just going to use my homepage, for example, and then on the left-hand side, we're going to mouse over the Add a Widget option, and we are going to click that. And then once we click that, we want to find the booking widget, which is underneath lead generation here. And we can take that and we can drag it and we can drop it anywhere on this page that we want to. So let's say, for example, I wanted it over here. I can drop it just like that. And that's going to give me this pop-up window where I can now configure the booking event that we're going to show here. So the first option is to select your booking event. We're going to click that drop down and we are going to do the 1-hour consultation that we just created. And then we can change the booking layout here. Depending on where we have it, we can change the way that it looks. So I'm going to go something like that there. And then we can configure the rest of these styling settings. And once we have that configured, I can go ahead and click back over here to minimize that. And now I can adjust this a little bit to make it a little bit bigger if I want to, and just make it look nice on my website. And once we have that added, I'm going to go ahead and click on Save up here at the top. And now I want to show you how to add an operator to your booking as well. So we are going to go back inside of Appointments. And then once we're inside of Appointments, we're going to go to Operators. And then we are going to create a new operator. Now from here, we need to enter their name, email address, a description, an image if we want to, And then we can also assign a color to this operator and then click on save. So I went ahead and I created Tony Smith, which is my lead sales agent. And now I can assign him to different booking events and so forth. And once we have that created, we're going to go ahead and go inside of our services. And now I want to create a new service. So once we're inside of here, I'm going to click on create a new service. And then from here, we need to enter a service name, a service description, a service type, the duration, an image if we want to, and then we can tag contacts on new booked sessions. So we are doing a group consultation, 10 plus members inside of a group consultation. For the service type, this is going to be a group instead of a one-on-one. We are going to do a maximum number of attendees at 25. This is a 30-minute session. If we have an image, we can upload it here, and then I'm going to go ahead and click on save. And just to recap, if I wanted to add my new operator to my 1-hour consultation, I can go back inside of my booking events. Next to my 1-hour consultation, we are going to click on the little gear icon here and go to edit. And that's going to open up the editing settings for me. And I'm going to go through here, and instead of Trainer Joe, I'm going to click the gear icon, and we're going to delete him from this list. Now, I could assign automatically by just checking this box here. And now, operators will be automatically assigned to this 1-hour consultation based on their availability inside of their schedule. So I could leave that on, or I could turn that off, add an operator, and then I could add Tony Smith, which is my lead sales agent. There is just how simple it is to set up your booking events, add operators, add services, and set up your availability.